Okay, so I have never recorded this. Well, I've never recorded like this before. I'm using a screen recorder on my phone to record it instead of just streaming it to my computer. So that's a bit different compared to normal. Also, I am recording this without OBS. I'm just recording my voice using something called Audacity. And, I have no idea how this is going to work out. I figured this actually might make the video sound and look better. Anyway, the goal for this is to get one copy. Oh my god. Nice. The goal is to get one copy of all the focus units. I am so happy that we finally got Thracia content. It's been so long. The last time we had a banner was, I guess if you want to be technical, there was Legendary Nana at the end of like February 2 years ago. But really, the what? Oh, I really hope this recording doesn't somehow screw up, because this is an amazing start. We already got 2 of the focus units over 2 summons in. Ayo, Reinhardt, I did not want you on this banner, but would you like to make this 3 for 3? What? No fucking... Dude, I hope my audio is not cursed. What in the hell? Oh my god, I can just snipe colorless. I can't even be mad if I don't have to go all the way to Spark at this point. This is legendary luck. What the hell is this? If I'm gonna lose my shit if we get Tina right now. Oh, okay. Okay, I can't be upset about that. I mean, if we're being real here, that's genuinely kind of wild. Like, I can literally just ignore blue. This is amazing. I can go to Spark and I could save the rest of my orbs for the February legendary banner. I am so happy about that. You know, I was gonna have a whole song and dance about hey, here's what these units do, here's what they were like in the base game, but honestly, that amazing start kind of messed up my everything, especially since it's also like 2 in the morning, and I usually don't stay up this late, and I also don't like to record at night. But considering how busy I'm going to be tomorrow, I need to record this now if I want to have a video out at a decent time today, Wednesday, whatever today's date is. But yeah, I am very, very happy with this banner. I see a lot of people who, mainly in r/FEH, who's calling this a big skip banner, but honestly, I don't care. Thracia is my favorite game in the series, and I'm finally happy that we got some content after so long. This is great, though. I am very happy. I'm going to be very, very sad if this footage does not get to remain. I will fake something if this does not work out somehow. Either way, thank you all for watching this so far. I think, you know what, that luck that we had at the beginning there, and you probably didn't hear me because I know my mic likes to cut out when I make loud noises and I walk away from it. But I think we earned a like. I think we've earned a like. It's been so long since I've recorded FEH as a video as opposed to streaming it. And I'm gonna be real, I greatly prefer recording it. Because I feel like I can more easily talk while I'm summoning versus when I'm streaming. Because usually when I stream this game, the people don't even know anything about FEH. Like my normal viewers, most of my viewers come from the Pokemon stuff, which is sad because that's the content I care about the least, to be entirely honest. Like, I like my the genealogy playthrough I've got because it's improved so much from the start. And yeah, sure, there's been some drawbacks, mainly with Chapter 7 being god-awful. But besides that, I'm pretty happy with how that's been turning out. But enough about me, and let's talk about these units here. I am so happy. Now, I want to get the one downside out of the way. I am not a Reinhardt fan. Like, I don't necessarily hate the guy despite what the thumbnail might imply. I just think he's just... I would have preferred, like, Leaf or literally anyone over a Rearmed Reinhardt. But, for what it's worth, I would want a Rearmed Reinhardt over, like, Olwen. Oh my god, I swear to god that... Okay, so there was a notification on my phone. I did not consider that notifications could show up during this recording, and they better not, because Snapchat likes to spam me about stories of people I literally know nothing about. But I'm gonna have to cut out their name just in case. Anyway, yeah, I don't really like Rearmed heroes. Like, yeah, sure, they're great for fodder duplication and all that stuff, but when it comes to them as building them as units, I just find them to be so boring. Like, I wouldn't want one of my favorites to be a Rearmed hero. That's just how I see it personally. So I'd rather, you know, Reinhardt here take the fall for that, because hey, that means I don't have to build him, and I don't care. Like, I'd rather it be someone I don't care about, you know? That being said, I would really like an Ascended or an attuned, like, Olwen. Because we still don't have her preference weapon, in fact. Like, she's got a Blessed Sword, which is it's a Brave Sword that heals her, and it's cav effective, if I remember correctly. There might be a couple more things about it, because it's been a hot minute since I played Thracia, despite it being my favorite game. I will be playing it after Genealogy sometime soon. I don't know how soon, though. That being said, let's move on to the units that I actually really care about on this banner. And the star of the banner here being Tina. Now, if you do not know, Tina's preference staff... Actually, no. Tina is one of the 4 main healers that you get in Thracia. Oh, dear God. No, I'm hitting green. I am not getting pity broken by a 5-star Lara. She's like one of the 4 main staff units that you get in Thracia. And she has 2 preference staffs. Although, I don't really remember what one of them is. Is it the Unlock Staff? I think the Unlock Staff might be a preference weapon of hers. I could be mistaken. But the preference weapon that everyone knows about her is the Thief Staff. And so long as her magic stat is higher than a foe's magic staff, you can take any item out of their inventory. And there are some really, really funny things that you could do when you take stuff out of people's inventories. Oh, I had my hopes up for a second there. For example, I won't spoil who, but there's a certain enemy towards the end game that has a sword that halves damage taken towards him unless you have a certain weapon. Now, if you gave Tina a bunch of levels throughout the playthrough, which is very easy considering she's a staff unit and levels are basically free in Thracia, and you give her a Pure Water, which gives you +7 magic, because mind you, there's no res stat in Thracia, you could just steal that item out of the boss's inventory and just completely cheese one of the final bosses in the game, and it's just so funny. I guess if there's no colorless, I'm going to be hitting blue. I don't know, I'm going to have to edit this sometime in the morning, because I am mentally drained, if you cannot tell. And I have to avoid getting loud, because I don't want to wake people up, because they're sleeping right now. I have never recorded for this long in Audacity before. That's the program I'm using to record my voice. Hopefully it sounds fine. My mic's looking like it's working just fine, like normal. I was probably quiet towards the beginning of this video, but I've been talking for pretty much 7 minutes straight. Is it a bit uncanny that I haven't really paused much to breathe? I mean, I don't really find that too weird. You probably hear me breathing very frequently, which is kind of annoying. I hate hearing the sound of my breathing when I'm editing. It bothers me a lot, especially in the showdown videos. Anyway, back to Tina. I'm very happy with how she's represented. She's honestly stronger than I thought. I thought we were going to get Tina last year, because like last year is when we started to get all the new staff skills, right? Like, you know, the tier 4 Razzle Dazzle and the staff specials. But hey, we finally got her. Better late than never. And I guess it technically was within 1 year of like Duo Elise. And that's like the unit I saw as like the big change for staff units. Anyway, Tina ended up being a lot more powerful than I thought she was. Like, what I thought she would do is, like, I always figured she'd steal visible bonuses, but I thought she'd only do it, like, when she attacks someone. Like, she'd initiate and steal them, but no. She usually steals them at the start of the turn. Now, apparently people are saying it's nowhere near as powerful as it sounds, but I don't understand that. Plus, I don't really pay too much attention to meta anyway. I'm getting a Tina, and honestly, maybe I'll get into ether rates. Because she seems like she'd be a very decent unit on dark defenses. And while I don't care about ether rates, you know what? This might be the unit that gets me into it. Because I really want to use my Thracia units. That being said, I got my most wanted playable unit from Thracia in recently, and that being Pern. And I am very happy with how he turned out. We got a Brave Dagger in the Grail shop, and he's basically what's her name? Legendary Shez at home. So Pern basically trades the dual phase Brave for like what, +5 to all stats and something else. Oh yeah, and the null panic thing. So honestly, you can make an argument that Pern's weapon's just better than Shez's. Now that being said, Shez has got this funny little A skill called Swift Slice, and you can also give her that B skill that Brave Byleth had if you wanted to be dual phase Brave and do some funny shenanigans with that. But I will take my stay at home, I'll take my McDonald's at home. Can you tell it's 2 in the morning and I'm exhausted? I'll just take my Pern. I'm so happy. I'm building him for Arena. I don't care if he doesn't score optimally. I don't care if there's no 300 SP skill for him, because he is one of my favorites. Now, the best B skill for him, I'm thinking it's going to be speed, defense, tempo, mainly because he needs that tempo to reliably get that Ruptured Sky off, because I'm talking in terms of Arena. Also, he appreciates the less speed and defense on the foe. Unfortunately, though, I'm pretty sure the tier 4 version of that skill is only on Nino, and she is the one attuned / rearmed unit I'd never pulled for, which is a big shame. I am indeed regretting that now. Originally I was planning to go really hard on this banner, because I literally have like 900 orbs chilling in the daily present box, and I was going to spend all of them until I had one copy of every single unit on this banner. But considering we had such a legendary start, like, I just don't need to. Also, that being said, despite me hitting all these colorless orbs, I will say I'm a little bit sad that I don't have a copy of Laron yet, because I've been hitting pretty much every colorless orb since his banner came out, and I still don't have him, and that makes me sad. Like, I just want him at this point. But considering how lucky we were at the start, hey, look, my second will, how lucky we were at the start, like, you can't be mad, It's weird looking Audacity. Apparently, I made a very, very loud sound at one point, and that kind of scared me. Oh, I have no idea how this is going to sound. I'm actually really worried that this isn't going to sound right, and I'm going to sound like super choppy compared to if I just recorded on OBS, which probably would have been a little bit safer, because I have no idea how long I can record on Audacity for, and I don't know how long of it I can make a screen recording for on my phone. So, I'm actually pretty darn grateful with how lucky the summoning session's been going. Like, sure, I haven't had anything since the start, but if I stopped at the beginning there, honestly, that would have been an amazing pull. Now, if I got like a 5-star... Thank you. You know what? I take it back. I don't need a 5-star. I was going to say, this is honestly on the same level as that Ascended Peony banner I did back then. Not Ascended, but Attuna Peony. Yeah. Like, that was the last actual summoning video I did on the channel, and that went extremely well. Sorry, I keep looking at my mic to make sure I'm still talking in the front of it, even though I'm not moving the mic and the mic's not moving. It's just the 2:30 a.m. hitting me differently. I'm pretty sure that's a 3-star. I was not looking at all, George. No, it's a 4-star. I can still be delusional. Now, that being said, I would greatly appreciate it if I could break this pity rate before we hit the spark, mainly because I don't like having a pity rate. It makes me go insane and delusional. Honestly, considering how fast we got all 4 units on this banner, though, I'm kind of tempted to just go back to the Winter banner and scoop up a copy of Dimitri and maybe even Edelgard. Mainly because I want both of them. Dimitri for his fodder. Thank you for breaking my pity rate. Thank you so much, Thracia. I would have preferred if it was your little sister, but at the same time, I can't complain. You got that nice C skill I can fodder, and I'm sure you got some other stuff that's blanking my mind right now, because it is 2:30 in the morning, and I'm going to take a fucking nap as soon as I'm done doing this. What do you even have? Like, you got a fancy skill, don't you? Yeah, you got Holy Panic at Stillwater 4. Man, Stillwater 4 is kind of balls, but everything else is kind of cool. Ploy skill's easy to grab, so it's like you may as well grab all of her fodder at once. Alright, we're still just going to snipe colorless. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull a Tina right now. That being said, if I pulled a Tina right now, I don't even know who I would spark. Because I don't know. I mean, I'd have to like keep going at this point, right? We're at summon number 35. Man, I can't wait to edit this one. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to lose my mind in the morning, because I can promise you I'm going to forget how this summoning session went when I'm editing this at like 10:30 or 10 o'clock, or probably after 11, because I got an appointment in the morning I got to go to. That's why I'm recording right now. Not to mention, man, I'm going to have a very complicated recording day today, because I got to record at least 3 episodes of the genealogy playthrough. I got to go to the doctor, and I got to edit this, and I got to edit a couple showdown videos. I'm going to be very busy for the next few days, so you know what? If you want to cheer me on, leave a comment down below, leave a like, drop a sub maybe leave some comments, asking some questions that you want me to answer, because I can keep rambling on and on like this, but it makes me sound crazy. If someone comes into my room right now, I'm going to be horrified, because everyone else should be asleep, and I'm going to feel terrible as if though I woke them all up. That's Nina. Every time I see Nina's artwork, I think she's a 5-star unit, Like, look at her. She's gorgeous. That's the Suzuki Rika effect. I'm pretty sure I got that name right. I don't speak Spanish, so I don't know if that's close enough or not. Can I get like a 5-star right now? That'd be so funny. The last time I asked for a 5-star at Summon 39, it worked. But unfortunately, it did not work this time. And honestly, I'm kind of at the point of, do I just hit that red orb and just call it a night? Nah, I'm going to get greedy. I'm going to do this right now and get a circle of all greens. I lied. We're hitting the colorless orb, because I think it's the best chance of me getting a focused 5-star. Because there are 2 people on this banner. I might just do the winter summoning. Oh, I thought I saw the tiny short girl whose name I'm blanking on. Tina. I completely forgot to talk about Thracia and Lara. But, I mean, I think it's really weird that they called it the repair staff. Her preference staff in Thracia is Hamern, which is a staff that completely repairs an item's durability. And Lara, she's a thief that if you talk to her and she becomes a dancer. Short girl. Yes. Although it's kind of weird, this banner only has 1 spark compared to like all the other new heroes banners lately that have had sparks. I mean, I guess they've had like several like Rearmed or Toon heroes, but I mean, you take what you get. I mean, I won't complain because I managed to get all of them. I managed to get all of them very fast, which is very lucky for me. But we're just gonna call it here. This was a great summoning session. I literally recorded 32 minutes of Driftvale City background video, mainly because I didn't know what I wanted my background to be. But, great. Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm showing you this here. Let's just take a look at these little units here, because I completely neglected to look at IVs, because I'm a fool. Got plus HP, minus attack, minus HP plus defense. That's kind of balls. Now, where's the Reinhardt? Here he is. Man, I wish he had tinier hands. That would be lore accurate. But plus speed, minus defense, that honestly sounds amazing. Yeah, that's probably the best combination you can get if we're being real here. Then what's up here? No, not you. You, I mean, stacking up HP on you is kind of just whatever, you know? Because it's like, hey, maybe you can run some more funny support skills if you want. But at the end of the day, I don't care. I walked away with 1 copy of all of them, and that was the goal. I got extremely lucky at the start. I can't wait to put that in the title somewhere, if I remember. But thank you all for watching, and y'all have a wonderful day.